Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. The croaker bite is on. The bait stands are selling croaker. They're still a little small, but get you some croaker. Anywhere from Corpus Christi Bayou, anywhere from here, all the way down to Trout Bayou. Got good trout all through here. Um, I usually start in about 4 foot of water, and then I'll start working my way in. These little cuts coming up through these little guts here on the outside is very good areas to target these fish at. Um, just take your time, work it. Like I said, start in 4 or 5 foot of water, and then start working your way in. Been pretty easy getting our trout all down trailer right now. If you get all your trout, the black drum have been hanging up here tight up on the shore, mixed in with redfish. So if you got live shrimp or dead shrimp, start working this bank all the way down through here. You'll see them dirty water. You'll see them drums sometime when the sun's out. So all this area is working real good right now. Also, redfish, once you get your trout, then you can come on into Corpus Christi Bayou and get over here by the old terminal all the way down to the Klondikes. All this area with cut mullet or cut ladyfish or cut menhaden have been working real well. Redfish and black drum all through here around the Klondikes and the old terminal channel. All through here. Also, the potholes around Island 4, 3, 2, and 1, all this area through here, all these little sand pockets through here, been holding redfish. We've been having high tides, so the menhaden's coming into the channels, and the mullet and everything just kind of following them. So we're starting to get good fish coming into our bays right now. Also, back here behind Hog Island, all this area right through here is good for trout too. They always been good trout fishing back here. Those of you that like to use artificials, this is a good time to catch your personal best right back here behind Hog Island. Just drifting this with the windsock and popping corks, or even just a lead head. This area all through these grass beds and potholes, good area for trout right now. You know, the wind's been howling. It's been blowing. But them fish are still out here at the end of the jetties. Been slot reds and bull reds. If y'all want to get out here and get your line pulled by some good fish, bull reds are still out here. You can either use cut crab, cut mullet, cut ladyfish, cut menhaden has been the ticket. You can come back in, and all this area down here by Island Moorings, you can come through. Black drum have come in. Been pretty easy picking up black drum. So there are some pretty good schools back here by these houses in this deeper channel. If the sun is up and you can actually see the school, it's pretty good. I get up on my console and use my trolling motor, and I'll work these deeper cuts coming through here, these channels. And if I can see them drum, then I'll put on just a lead head with some dead shrimp, or even if you have live shrimp. Good black drum through here right now. You can also come back out and come back on the back side. This little cut over here by the houses back through here, these little cabins. This area right through here is good for black drum in the cut also right now. So this area right through here is still holding black drum. If you make it down to Flato Cut, been having redfish and black drum. Working the edges in these little coves, these little shallow flats all through here. Live shrimp or live mullet has been working. Dead shrimp if you're looking for just black drum. And pretty good little schoolet back here in Flato of black drum. So this is time you can get back here and kind of get them located. I've been catching a lot of fish from right here at the point of Ransom. Out here in that 4 foot of water on this deeper grass. First thing in the morning with live croaker. We've been catching our limits of trout pretty easy all through here on the point of Ransom. If you use some skipjack or ladyfish out here, then you can kind of start working these islands on the inside. man, right now the ladyfish have been catching redfish pretty steady. So all these little islands and these little sand hole pockets have been doing real good for redfish. There's also some black drum back here in Redfish Bay, back on this harder sand and a little bit of shell back here. Good area if you got dead shrimp and you see actually some black drum back here. They're there. They don't always eat, but they're hanging out. You can also come back on the inside of Dagger on this little island all through here in these little sand pockets. Sometimes they're right up on the island, and sometimes they're back here in these potholes out here in the middle. So once you get them located and you catch one or two, then you kind of get it dialed in, and you can pretty much catch your limits. Like I said, right now cut baits are working. Any of your cut bait favorites should be able to catch fish. If you're over here in the Ingleside area, we call this the D-mag. There's a big structure, galvanized structure right here. And there's a flat that works right on this edge with some PVC poles. First thing in the morning, I've been catching some good numbers of trout all on this grass bed, 3 to 4 foot of water. If I don't get them all there, then I'll start coming on this other side and working my way back down on the other side of Kiewit and just working this shoreline all the way to this point right here. Usually by that time I can pick up a 4-man limit pretty easy doing that. And 3 to 5 foot of water. Croakers are still a little bit small, but they are getting bigger by the week. So make sure you have plenty and make sure they're kicking good. A dead croaker will not usually catch a trout, but if they're jiggling on your hook, you're going to wind up catching your trout. Ingleside area has been producing good fish. I've also been working these flats all right through here with either cut ladyfish that I've been catching while I'm trout fishing, or cut mullet, or even cut menhaden, and working these grass flats all through here up tight, up on the shore. I've been catching good numbers of redfish. There's 22s, 25s, pretty easy, and I just work it all the way down till I get to the rocks on the other side here. This area's been holding good reds. If you don't catch them on this side, you can bounce up over on this other side, get up here tight, and start throwing cut baits all on this edge right through here. And there's been good redfish right now. If you get on the outside, the bays have been pretty rough, but the winds are going to lay down eventually. If you can get out here on these rock piles all through here, this area right now, speckled trout and a few good redfish, and the mangrove snappers are starting to show up. So if you got croaker, them mangrove snappers, they'll eat them croakers quick. And all on these rocks all through here, good areas to target when that bay's not too rough. For all you moms out there, I hope y'all have a happy Mother's Day weekend, and just be safe, and everybody have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.